Okay, before I was rudely interrupted. Now, I want to point out one thing. We all have the right to our opinion. The judge made one flaw in her statement. She does not speak for everyone in America. And granted, Donald Trump winning was a hard pill to fucking choke on. But most of us Democrats that have not a lot, or no one's really listening to us, especially like to me, we're pretty much over it. And we have to accept the fact that Donald Trump is the president. Now, these political people that's way sitting up in the White House and doing their thing and trying to fight this shit, those are the ones that you have to worry about. Well, here's the problem. The motherfucker won. It's over. It's done. It's time for us to move forward because in like 7 or 8 damn days from this moment, whether we like it or not, this asshat is in charge. You know? So maybe I have to take a few more whore baths now so I can push to the grindstone and get me another job. But the fact of the matter is, he won. He did not win gracefully, regardless of what I saw in the other video with her chomping down everybody and all this stuff. And the fact of the matter is, she does not speak for everyone in America. She does not have that fucking power. She speaks for herself and maybe a few people who were with her and behind Trump and all that crap. And that's cool. I respect that. I do respect the fact that she said that Donald Trump's youngest son is off limits. And I agree with that because it is a political party that Donald Trump and his daughter Ivanka are in, but that does not mean that we, as the people of America, should ever threaten them or put them on blast like that. You know, that there's a limit to the shit that we should do, and there is a thin line that everyone seems to be crossing now, and no one seems to care. The problem with this is that as many people hate Donald Trump, twice as many loved him, or he wouldn't be sitting in office right now. And that goes back down to the hardcore fact that most of you people believe the hype and forgot to get off your ass and vote. So the only people who have the right to complain really are people who voted. However, we're just wasting energy complaining when we could be fixing problems. So why waste the energy when we can fix the problem? Oh, I know why. Because in America, doing the right thing is too much like right, and letting this shit keep going on and on. And to the judge, who you, again, forgot to add the fact that, yes, he was a racist. Yes, he wants to build a wall with our money and make Mexico reimburse us. But if we're richer than Mexico, how does he expect Mexico to ever be able to pay us back? And thirdly, because you are colored just like me, Native Americans have traveled all over America, from the North Pole to the south tip of South America. All of those Mexicans that he doesn't want in, by all legal rights and by tribal blood, he does not have the right to keep them out. Because Mayans, Aztecs, and Incans are tribal. They are of Native American descent. The only reason they speak Spanish is because of Cortez conquering their ass. Outside of that, they're still just as much Native American as my Cherokee ass. So, in true form, his wall technically could be considered a crime. So when you guys start construction on that wall with all that money that you guys should be making him pay with his $25 million that he has, he want the wall. Tell him to build it with his own damn money. Don't use our tax-paying money. Don't use money in subsidies. Use your money. You're so fucking rich. Hey, boom, bang. You're charging thousands and millions for people to come to your university. You build a wall with your damn money and see how you like it if you get reimbursed. Because honestly, that wall is a death trap. Of course, she left that off. She left off everything that he said about Latin people. And you can find this judge, because I respect you. I'm not going to say your whole name, but I do respect you. And the truth is, I really can't pronounce your damn name. But the truth of the matter is, he said so much bad stuff about Latin people. And I believe you're part Latin, because that last name there is not like a black name. And I'm going to tell you now, you're going to be the first ones under the bus, especially the Latin people that voted for this jackass because of equality and all this crap. And he's talking about we're going to get the Mexicans, who are also Latin and Asian mixed. We're going to get them to pay for this wall. You don't have the right to make any country pay for a border wall. You don't have that right. It has to be a joint effort. And I'm not down for this wall. Because if something goes wrong and we're invaded by insurgents, we'll have nowhere to go. I keep stating this and I keep going back to the Great Wall of China because unlike a lot of you people who video blog, you probably don't really pick up many history books because all you know is technology and tablets and shit. Now, as for this judge, I love this judge. She's on point most of the time. But this video has me completely disheveled because of the simple fact that she said that she speaks for all of America. But what she should have said was, I speak for my cabinet and the party in which I voted and the body in which you serve. But you don't speak for all Americans. What's going to speak for all Americans is this 4 years that we're about to go into. And again, if this goes wrong, the judge, you voted for him. So you remember this video that you made about Rosie. And when it comes back, you know, that we're all screwed, then so be it. But here's the thing. You know, the problem with America, and specifically politicians, as a military person, I'm sure you guys expected me to say this. I know a couple of good politicians. Granted, they're a Democrat. I know them personally. I met them. I shook hands with them. I did a commercial for one of them. The shit never aired. But anyway, America itself, for lack of a better term, needs to grow the hell up. Everybody needs to grow up. Donald needs to stop worrying about the motherfucking damn emails and start worrying about if somebody's going to get in here and fuck us up. His damn job is to take care of the rest of us. Now, the judge also lacked out the fact that he's still going after Hillary. It's under the table, but he's still going after Hillary because it was said at least a month or a week ago that when he takes the seat that he's still going to do a deeper investigation into those damn tax returns. Into her fucking emails. Yet he doesn't think that he should share his tax returns with the world. Well, the reason why you're so rich is because you don't pay taxes. Yeah, you're going to try and hustle all your rich friends into paying taxes. Do you think they're going to stand for that? Rich people smell blood in the water just like everyone else. And it won't be long before they turn on him just like everyone else will. So all I'm saying is I hope that he can honor his word. I hope that as a politician that he can pull through and help us vets out, pull through and help out Americans in general. Maybe second guess that damn wall. Maybe the money you want to put in that wall you should put into universal health care. Fuck the wall. We need health care. We need affordable health care. And you know how you get that? I'm going to tell you how you get that. You start making the insurance companies charge less money, or you start taking it out of their ass like they're taking it out of ours. Hospitals shouldn't have to charge so much money for you to get health, and health care shouldn't be so elaborately expensive that no one can fucking afford it. You know, the politicians got health care for life. You know, you have a heart attack, they got a defibrillator probably in every room of the fucking damn White House. You know, I've never been there, and if I have been there, I don't remember who the hell was the president when I went there. I think I might have went there when I was 5 or 6. I'm not really sure. I know I've been to D.C. on more than one occasions. I've never made specific trips to the White House unless it was like a school project or something. But in that same note, we all are all we've got. Hillary's emails is past tense. You've won. People still want to see your tax returns, but as the president, you're overseeing to make sure that that shit doesn't happen. Which again, judge, you pay taxes. If they want to see your tax returns, you being a judge still does not give you the power to oversee not seeing your tax returns. And so he can't show us his tax returns. He can't go after her emails. Because either way, if they've both committed this crime, then they both should be locked the fuck up. The FBI cleared Hillary. Yet, he's still going after that. They've already discredited the FBI for something else that's been going on with the Donald. And then there's been proof that the Russians had allegedly tampered with these fucking voting things. Alright, cool. Let's squash all that bullshit and move into 2017 with a new fucking record, and we don't give a flying shit about the man's taxes. We don't give a flying shit about the emails. Let's get this ball rolling and hope like hell that he can honor his word. As a soldier, the only thing I want him to do is honor what he said about us vets. Make the hospitals more accessible. Find a way to give us better health care so that we can actually have health care. As a person who can't seem to get a current job and I have to make under the table money, you know, it would behoove the president to make it so that when people say they're going to hire vets, they actually hire vets. I have a hip replacement. I am limited on my standing and my sitting. Is Donald going to help me get better benefits from the military? I want to know because, 263 doesn't really go that far. Not 2063, $263. Vogue Rehab was supposed to put me in school. I'm still playing Hurry Up and Wait. For the last 4 years, I've been playing Hurry Up and Wait. Or at least 3 years. I've been out for 5, so at least for 3. Actually, we're starting my 6th year now. I've been out long enough that I could have been in school and had some kind of career. Has that happened? Hell no. So, my only request for the president-elect is to do your damn job. Honor your word, and I won't have a problem with you. I probably won't stop saying negative things about him, but I don't give a damn because this is First Amendment country and I can say what I want. And before we go any further with that, before everybody starts giving me all kinds of shit, let me be the first to tell you, as a person of Cherokee descent, if anybody has a right to fucking be here in this country, it's me. Alright? Now, as far as most whites and Latinos definitely have a right to be here because they have Native American ties. The only reason why they speak Spanish, again, is because Cortez conquered them. But what a lot of Latinos don't know, they're part Asian, whether they like it or not. You have any tribal blood in you, your ass is an Asian. Anyway, so what are you going to do? Oh, and while we're on that, I want to know if the judge is going to support him if he re-engages the Lakota for this stupid fucking pipeline. Is she going to back him up when he's making minorities suffer yet again? Minorities who were born, bled, and bleeded for this by ancestral blood? Is he gonna like rescind the decision and be like, okay, we're gonna attack the Native Americans again, as if the country hasn't fucked the Native Americans over enough as it is? So, Judge, have you not been paying attention? Because before Obama submitted this little treaty doohickey to stop this big pipeline thing, Donald Trump openly said that he supported this crap. You can find it. It's on his Twitter. And when he gets elected, the Lakota are about to have to go right back up to that damn pipeline and have to start this shit all over again because he's thinking about rescinding the order. What kind of president wants to make Native American tribal people lose their land again? So answer that, Judge, while you're chunking down Rosie and everybody in Hollywood and all these people who support Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton or whatever the hell. What about the real issues? What about the people who were here first? What about every First Nations tribe that has bled and has lost land and ancestors for this country? And we have nothing. We have reservations. We have tribal laws. But as soon as the white man sees something that they want to do, and the government will support this. I have fellow brother soldiers out there, because I can't go, to support the tribal men of the First Nations. And yet, Obama did his thing. And everything that he did, Donald Trump specifically said he's going to undermine it. Just like when Obama was in there, everybody in Congress, including some of those black people that are in Congress, have done everything they could to keep Obama from doing his damn job. For 8 years, he has tried everything he could to fix this country, but nobody's giving him that credit. Everybody's trying to blame him for this and blame him for that. But how about you guys give him credit where it's due? He brought home a white soldier and everybody flipped the fuck out. And I was like, well, damn, he can't win or lose for fucking trying to do the right damn thing. So before we all pass judgment, before we all do something stupid, I'm only going to say this. Let's please give Donald Trump a chance. I did not vote for that bastard. My opinion of him will never change unless he honors his word. If he makes it easier for vets to get money, If he makes it easier for vets to be able to get jobs so that we can support ourselves and get the hell out of our mom's houses and shit, then I'm gonna be okay with that because I am a vet. Now, I don't speak for other vets, I'm only speaking for me. But I heard the campaign. I watched day after day of his campaign trail and his racist ass remarks. All I want to know from the judge is, did you watch the same campaign? Did you breathe too much swamp gas in Atlanta, Georgia? Because I served at Fort Benning, Georgia, so I know that there's swamp gas down there. But what I don't know is if you were in the same facility and did you watch the same things that I've watched here in Virginia down there. Because Donald Trump is openly a racist. He's openly a racist. I don't see any black people in this family. I don't see a black wife. I don't see any black stepchildren. I don't see any black adopted children. I don't see anybody black outside of the corporate people that work for him. So regardless of how you feel about my opinion of him or Hillary Clinton, maybe you want to go back and watch some of those racist statements. Oh, I forgot. My favorite was "That's my African American" when the dumbass black guy hit some Hillary supporter. You know, there are ways of dealing with things without getting violent. As a martial artist, I have been taught to walk away from fights. Granted, I have not always walked away from fights, so that you don't think I'm a fucking hypocrite. But, you know, you can only walk so far before you have to go ahead and just tag someone in the mouth. I've said this millions of times to people that sometimes you just gotta hit a person in the mouth. I usually don't use those words. I usually use a whole lot of swearing, so I'm trying to be light. But the thing is, you know, we all have sinned on our country. All of us, on some level or another, have sinned. Most of the people who pay for the sins are the groups that people don't tend to look to. They don't tend to look to the reservations other than if something goes wrong. They don't tend to keep the reservations pure for the Native Americans. They just want to take what we have left. Did you not understand throughout history the land has been taken from Native Americans time and time and time again? The women have been raped and pillaged, which is why we have half-breeds like me in the tribes and shit, where there has been no law broken because it wasn't on tribal land. You know, these things happen, politically or not. So before you go casting stones at us, and I know if the judge watches this, she's probably going to try and send me a message evilly on TV. So I'm accepting that. My name is James Williams Jr. You can feel free to do that. I'm only going to say this, you know, go back. Watch your candidate who cut the mustard. Watch the racist shit that he says. And then ask yourself, why did I vote for this dick? I voted for Hillary for one reason and one reason only. I didn't get to vote for her 8 years ago when President Obama was in there because somebody in the Democratic Party who went out doing all these things misled me and told me that I could only vote one time. So I didn't vote in the little thing to get her to become the candidate. I voted in the big thing to make Obama the president. Now, I'm not upset with my vote, you know, but I really wanted Hillary in 8 years ago. And I was hoping that this time would be the time that she would get in. Now, this is no disrespect to Obama. I just thought since Hillary had been there already, she was the better person for the job. Plus, it would have also made history that a white woman would have been the first female president, which was cool. However, I'm happy that a man who is half black and half white made it as a president. Now, everybody, let's not forget about Donald Trump and that issue too about the birth certificate and all that crap. Or did you not watch that one either? Of course you didn't. Because most people don't want to see the dark side of their candidate. Hillary has done wrong. I kid you not. I know she has done wrong. But this is the thing. I'm willing to accept the wrong that she's done. Are you willing to accept the wrong that your candidate has done? Probably not. Because most people always travel with blinders on and only want to see the one side that they want to recognize. Theirs. So in closing, be sure to understand that there are three sides to a coin. There is right, and there is wrong, and there's the truth. The truth is when you stand the coin on its end like this. Heads or tails, no one can really tell what's right or wrong. But when you stand that damn thing right here on the center, you know the truth. This is Kung Fu number 2. I guess William Jr. Be seeing you.